Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. So as you can see from my hair being pinned up, today I'm going to be filming my makeup routine. So this is my daily makeup routine, one that I do for uni, even when I'm going out and I can't be asked to do like a full glam makeup or just everyday sort of wear. Now I don't wear makeup every single day because I do want to try and give my skin a little bit of a break. But the makeup I do to go to uni and everything like that will be this one. So yeah, I think I'm going to voice over this video because there is a little bit of construction going on outside. But yeah, this is the before. And I hope you
Hey guys, so if I seem a little bit low energy in this, it's because I was super tired today. So as you can see, this is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. And I absolutely love this stuff. As you can see, I have a mini one, but when that runs out, I am running to the store to get another one because I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's glowy and it just makes my makeup look incredible. So I'd highly recommend this if you haven't used it already. And the full name of it, just so you guys know, is the Always an Optimist Base Illuminator, I believe, because on the website it's in French, because as you guys know, I am in France. But yes, I believe that is the name of it. Next, I have my brow soap, and this I just got off of Look Fantastic, but you could use any brow soap, normal soap, or another product that I do sometimes use is the Refy brow gel. And I just use either water or spray and the little brush that it comes with to scrape up my eyebrows. Now, I don't do anything fancy, but I just sort of brush them up, give them that fluffy brow effect. I probably look very slow and unhappy, but I promise you guys, it's the stress of exams and flying. I think I landed the day before filming this, so yes, I am very tired. I am also going to be making a video soon on my experience so far study abroad and what I spend in a week as a study abroad student slash what I spend in a week in North France. Hopefully you're looking forward to seeing that. And this is me here showing you the two products I was talking about earlier. So next I'm using the Too Faced Just Peachy Matte Eyeshadow Palette. As you can see, having some technical issues. I'm just grabbing a fluffy brush and the colours you can probably see at the top there, just to add a little bit of warmth to my eyes. I'm sort of using the warmer browns. This one's a little bit more orangey and the other one's a bit more of a muted brown. Just blending them together to add a little bit of colour to the eyes. I use this palette, or to be honest, any palette I can find. Sometimes I use my bronzer. It just depends what I'm feeling, to be honest, but today I was going for more of an orangey look. Eyeshadow is one of the things, as well as lips, which sort of change daily because I just like to play around with that a little bit more, whereas my base, I feel like I've sort of perfected. Next, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Mine is in the shade 4. Now, I found with this, you could argue it's a little bit dark, but it actually worked pretty well on my skin tone. I found that 3 was way too orangey, 2 was too pink, and then 1 was too light. So this is the Christian Dior Forever Skin Foundation in, I think, the shade 2. Obviously, use whatever shade works for your skin. I believe I'm 2N, if I remember correctly. And I'm just applying this all over my face. As you can see, I'm not using a huge amount because I feel like it's quite a buildable coverage foundation. Now, as you can see, I have stress rash on my neck. Please ignore that. It is something that I have been dealing with recently, but if you guys do have any recommendations, please let me know. Now, these are the 2 brushes I use. This one is the Refy brush that comes with the bronzer and blush duo, and then the other one is just a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just buffing in my foundation here, as you can see, just stippling it through. Now, I switch between using a brush and a sponge. That's just, again, depending on what effect I'm looking for. And I'm just blending that through into my skin and making sure it's all blended into my jawline. I also go in sometimes with the Rare Beauty, I'm not sure what it's called, I think it's their tinted moisturizer. Yeah, I also go in with that from time to time too, and this is their concealer in the shade 180W, and I just use that on any spots that I have. It is slightly lighter than the foundation, but I feel like It actually works for me personally. Now, I go on and off with the Rare Beauty concealer and tinted moisturizer. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I'm not sure about it. I did read an article from, I can't remember her name, but I'll put it on the screen, and she says they're pore clogging, so I'm iffy about it. This is the Shape Tape concealer, and I believe I'm in light neutral, and I'm just putting that on the high points, so under my eyes, the tip of my nose, and I think I put a bit sometimes on my forehead as well. I love this concealer, but again, this is like supposedly pore clogging, so I think it just depends what works for you. I also have the Chantecaille tinted moisturizers, which I've absolutely loved for years. Now, I didn't actually have them with me in France, and I just brought them back, which is why I was showing you them. So I think I might be incorporating them potentially as well. Next, I'm going with my beauty blender and just blending in my concealer and the foundation that I already have on my face. Next, I'm going on to contour, and this is the Hoola Contour Quickie Contour Stick. I do love this, however, I am running out, and I put this on my cheekbones, my temples, my nose, under my lip, and my jawline and chin. And as you can see, I sort of messed up that up a little bit. I also sometimes put it sort of in those little, I call them the dimple marks, that's definitely not what they're called, just to add a little bit more shape to my face. Now, it probably looks really stupid now, but when you blend it in, it does add a little bit of depth. So again, I'm just blending it through with the brush. So next I'm going in with the Rare Beauty blush. Enjoy. This is my favorite thing of all time. I absolutely love this. Now, you don't need a lot, and I'm just putting it on my cheekbones and my nose, and obviously it's a little bit uneven, but that's fine. I'm just going in with my sponge again. I will go in with my sponge a bunch of times. So these little triangle things I got off of Amazon, and I am using the Airspun loose powder, which I actually got in America. And I'm just using my little triangle thing to pack some powder under my eyes. So this is sort of like baking, but I press it in a little bit more. I love doing it this way. I think this is the best way to powder. I don't actually know what you call them. Powder triangles, we're going to call them. And I'm going under my eyes, around my mouth, and then sort of on my jawline. And that's just to create a bit of sharpness under my contour, and that's also where I get most of my acne, so I want to make sure the product stays there, and then a bit on my forehead to stop oiliness. So next I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just using this angled brush, but you can use any brush to be honest, and I'm just going over my contour that I already put on there, just to add a little bit more definition and colour to my face. I'm also using a big fluffy brush to go down my neck. Now I'm clearly looking for something, although I look very, very confused. Next I'm going in with the eyeshadow palette again, and just this light pinkish colour, and I'm just popping a little bit on my nose because I have not got any blush with me in France, so I'm sort of just using this as blush. So I'm popping a little bit on my nose, as I said earlier, and then a tiny bit on my cheeks, and then just blending it in with a brush. And now I'm dusting over that powder and making sure that there's no excess, and again, you can use any brush for that. I'm just trying to make sure everything's seamlessly blended. And next I go on to highlighter, which is one of my favorite steps. So I'm using the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia palette, and to be honest, I basically use every shade in this palette. I just sort of mix them together and I apply that to all the high points. So next I'm going to curl my eyelashes and go in with the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara, and then lip products. As you can see, I'm showing you a bunch of different ones because there are a bunch of different ones I use. I do like the Rimmel lip liners, I like Charlotte Tilbury lip liners and matte, but my combination at the minute are these two from Rimmel. They consist of tiramisu, and I can't remember what the brown one is called, and then the Buxom lip gloss in, so it's the Buxom lip gloss in Loving Margarita, and I've absolutely been loving that one. I also love Dolly and White Russian from Buxom.
You know what, I forgot the most important step: setting spray. So I use two, the Rare Beauty and the All Nighter Urban Decay. One is for glow, one is for long stay, so I'm just going to spray both.
So as you can see, that is the finished makeup look.
Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. As you can see, it's really fresh, really dewy, and I really focus on the skin. that's just what I find works for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!